Everybody, welcome back to our kitchen and welcome back to our channel. Pull yourselves up a chair, sit down, and let's cook something delicious together. So tonight we have made these homemade noodles from this Vivor noodle maker. So I'm going to make some spaghetti with this penne, or I guess I'm just not making spaghetti, I'm making penne with a spaghetti sauce. So that's what we're making tonight. We're going to try out these new noodles. This is from that Vivor machine. So we're not doing anything fancy. We are actually just going to use some jarred, I have some jarred marinara sauce left over from some pizza that I made the other night, and I need to get it out of the refrigerator. We have our hamburger browned. We put some oil on the bottom. We browned that up. We got it all cut up, and now we're just going to get the grease off there. So we're just going to take a paper towel down in there and try to soak up any grease that's in here. Don't worry, you won't taste the paper towel. This is a pretty lean meat, so there really isn't a lot of grease, but we do want to get as much out as we can. And we're just going to throw that away. So you see that got out that grease. There's not in the bottom of the pan. It's all on this paper towel, and that's garbage now. Now I am going to add in that Rayo's homemade marinara. I'll put a little water in here to rinse this out. I just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And we'll just do a little bit more because there's just a little bit left in there. We want to get that good and clean. Put your lid on, shake it up. I only put about 2 tablespoons in here. And there you go. We're going to add in some of this garlic paste. About 2 tablespoons. Some Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon. I'm going to put in a couple tablespoons of this minced onion. Because like I said, I'm keeping this quick and easy. Don't want to chop up any onion. I'm going to subsidize with some granulated onion. About a tablespoon. And why not do the same with some granulated garlic? Again, about another tablespoon. I have these hot peppers that I canned. I'm going to put them right down in there as well. These babies are good. We canned them. The recipe's on our channel. They have some sausage in there and some peppers. I'm going to give this spaghetti sauce a little oomph. Because why not? Those peppers are so good. We need a little salt. We're going to add this C'est La Vie wild garlic. It is flakes. Got about a teaspoon. I'm just going to crush it up. Give that a little mixy. See what we got here. Well, that's a pretty hearty sauce right there, but we're going to go ahead and add some of our homemade canned spaghetti sauce into that. Again, this recipe is also on our channel. So we made big containers and small containers. This is just a small container. We're just subsidizing the leftover marinara that we had. That's got fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, fresh red or green peppers, garlic, fresh garlic. So that's all homemade right there. Now when I make my fresh spaghetti sauce, I don't add the mushrooms to it. They don't do real well in the canning process. They do if you do a pressurized cooker, but I don't do pressurized. I do water bath canning. So I'm going to add some mushrooms to this as well. That still looks like a really good hearty sauce. You can see the garlic down in there. Oh, Again, if I was doing this, I would do fresh mushrooms, but because we're just doing quick and easy, because I'm more so testing these noodles that we made, I'm just doing some sliced mushrooms. Now, if you battle any problems with acid, one of the secret recipe ingredients is about a tablespoon of sugar. You don't taste the sugar, it doesn't make your sauce sweet, it just cuts down that acidity so you don't end up with heartburn, indigestion problems. Give that all a good mixy here. Still got a really good hearty sauce. More hearty than saucy. That's the way we like it. You make yours the way you like it. If you like less stuff and more sauce, then that's all for you. But I'm making a penne. I'm not making a spaghetti. So this is kind of more of a goulashy kind of thing. I'm going to give that a taste. See where we're at for flavor here. And that needs a little bit of pepper. So we're going to do this white pepper. And it does need some more salt. So we're going to go in with another teaspoon of this salt. The garlic, c'est la vie. I'm just going to let this cook and simmer for a little while. Let those flavors mix, mingle, marry together. All come into one. So you have that explosion of different flavors in your mouth. And then we'll get those homemade noodles put on. So let's just let this sit and simmer for a bit. Let those flavors activate. We have our homemade noodles here. They have dried a little bit. They don't have to dry, that's just what we chose to do. I'm gonna go ahead and start my pot. I'm gonna boil this water. I'm going to add some salt to it. There's no salt in our noodles, so we're gonna use this C'est La Vie wild garlic. And you wanna salt this like the ocean. So we're just gonna put in some salt. That way they get down into our noodles. We're gonna bring this up to a boil and we're gonna add our homemade noodles. You wanna make sure your water's up to a boil. I'm only gonna cook half of these tonight. I'm gonna let the rest dry out so that we can cook them tomorrow night. You're gonna put these in and you're only gonna cook them for 1 minute to 2 minutes. Basically until your water turns foamy. So I just want enough for tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll cook the rest. So that's probably about half. A double batch is basically 1 box. So we have them in there. We're gonna cook them for about 2 minutes or less. They've cooked for 2 minutes. It is foamy. We're gonna go ahead and pull them off. There's our noodles. They're actually very good. They seem al dente. You can toss these with some oil to save them so they don't stick together. I'm gonna actually use what I'm gonna use, and then I'll toss the rest with oil. So we have those plated up. That spaghetti sauce over that homemade penne. We're gonna add some fresh Parmesan on top. Fresh grated Parmesan added to those homemade fresh penne noodles and spaghetti sauce. This stuff is amazing, tastes delicious. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Till next time, stay cooking.